What is up, friends? Welcome to another video here on Ozark Outdoor Brewing. Got a special video for you today. Have you ever sat and wondered what a particular beer would taste like with maybe a different flavor profile, or maybe you even wanted to add your own special ingredient to it just to tweak it a little bit more to your liking? Well, wonder no more. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So stick with me. Let's drink some homebrew. Friends, today's video is sponsored by Bouncer. Their motto is keep the dregs out, and you've seen in a number of videos that I've done, I've used their beer filters whenever I'm doing a brew day, whether that's transferring from the brew kettle into the fermenter or from the fermenter into the keg. Either way, those filters are amazing. I absolutely love them. I don't think I could produce the quality of beer that I have without those. They're constructed of high quality materials with the home brewer in mind, and they do exactly what they're supposed to. They keep any particulates or matter, dregs, anything that you don't want into your final product, they keep them out. I absolutely 100% believe in that product. I paid for it with my own money, so who better to partner with on a video than my good friends Tim and Doug over at Bouncer. Thank you both so much for the time that you've spent with me, for answering questions, going back and forth with emails, and for sponsoring this video today. If you look across the beer market today, or even just do a YouTube or a Google search, there's a plethora of different ingredients, styles being tried and used and experimented with, and that's exactly what this product that we're going to be reviewing today does. This is the Growler Bro Mini Beer Infuser, and I'm really excited to try this and give it a good review. So what the idea behind this is, you have these little beer infusers. So I've got a 2-pack here. These are constructed similarly. I hate saying that word. Similarly. They are similar in construction to the beer filters that Bouncer does, but of course they're made for a different reason, right? You take the cap off of one of these. You got a little micron filter in here. These are probably 3.5 to 4 inches long, give or take. You drop ingredients into these, and then you could take those and you drop them into a growler and infuse that beer with whatever ingredient or flavor that you're wanting to try out. The beauty of this, right, is that you don't have to do a full batch of an experimental type beer, or a flavor or an ingredient or something you've never tried before and you don't know how it's going to impact or affect your beer. This allows you to brew a consistent, regular recipe that you know works, and then you could take some sort of special or different, quirky, whatever it is, some kind of other ingredient, and by the growler, infuse a little bit of that beer with whatever other ingredient you want to try. You can also, you're not limited to just using this in a growler. You could actually take a pint if you wanted, right? You could fill this up with whatever additional ingredient you wanted to infuse your beer with. Drop it down in your pint, maybe let it sit for a few minutes, put it back in the fridge, keep it cold, whatever it is, and then you could try it by the pint. What we're going to be doing today is reviewing this as it is intended, the Growler Bro Mini Beer Infuser. I'm going to take my Buffalo River Sunset Pale Ale. I'm going to fill my growler up with that. We're going to take 2 of these and infuse this beer with pure vanilla bean. So I should have a vanilla pale ale. So I'm going to fill this growler up, and then I've also got some vanilla bean here that I'm going to get cut up. So I've got those vanilla beans cut up. You can see here, I'm actually got them, I think, cut to where they'll fit inside of these beer infusers. So let's go ahead and get this open, and I'll add those to each one of these to drop into our beer. So you can see these are 3.5, maybe 4 inches long. A little micron filter that they've got there. And then on the end, one end is closed. One end has just a cap on it, rubber stopper that can be pulled out. And now we're going to add these vanilla beans and this little bit of vanilla into this one, and we'll save the rest for that other one over there. So let's go ahead and get this stuff added. Now that we have those filled up with the vanilla, oh my gosh, that smells so good. All right, let's go ahead and get the growler filled up with my Buffalo River Sunset Pale Ale. And then next thing will be to drop these in it. So let's fill this bad boy up. Now then it's going to be time to drop these down in. We're going to do them one at a time. We'll make sure that it doesn't overflow here. There's 1 and 2. We're going to go ahead and take our cap and put it on there. Now here's a little bit of where I disagree with the instructions. It says to agitate the growler. I don't like to be agitated, and I know that beer that's already brewed doesn't like to be agitated either. So instead of actually agitating, I'm just going to turn this a couple of times upside down and then right back up. I want those Growler Bros to move around in there so that they start getting infused into the beer and spread that vanilla out all throughout the beer. So I'm going to call that good. Next steps is to put this in the refrigerator. I'm going to let that set for about 24 hours, and then we'll come back and see how this goes. And here we are, friends, about 24 hours, give or take. It's about 27-ish hours or so since we put the vanilla bean into the Growler Bros, into the growler, into the fridge. This has been sitting ever since then. Thank you to Tim and Doug for the swag that you guys have for me. The bouncer shirt, the bouncer hat, the bouncer koozie that I've got here. Thank you guys so much. So we've infused this with vanilla bean. So I'm expecting a vanilla pale ale. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. Let's pour a pint and see how this goes. Let's see what this thing has as far as the nose goes. Do I pick up any vanilla? Oh, absolutely. Actually, the vanilla is, that's the only thing I pick up. I don't have any pine, grapefruit, malt, any of that. It's pure vanilla. Wow. Oh, absolutely. You've got that resiny, kind of the piney, grapefruity flavor, bready, malty backbone to this thing, but you also have just that hint of vanilla that carries all the way through this. Oh my gosh, a vanilla pale ale. Wow, that is so good. That is, I'm gonna have to figure out, how do I put this into a full 5-gallon batch that I do? That is so good, y'all. That is absolutely what I was hoping for. Just a small batch with vanilla added compared to a full 5-gallon, 10-gallon, 20-gallon boil. Whatever it is that you do, you can easily taste or experiment with different flavors or additions to your beer in a small growler or just a pint glass, if that's the way you want to do it. Either way, you can do those in smaller versions rather than wasting or ruining a full 5, 10, 15, 20 gallon batch with these beer infusers. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm so excited about it, friends. Oh man, that is so fantastic. And it's such a, it's such a twist on that beer. This is fantastic. So I tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a giveaway. So here's a couple of rules that's gonna go into the giveaway. First, you have to be a subscriber to this channel. B, you have to like this video. And C, you have to comment down below, and in your comment use 2 hashtags. You have to comment with the hashtag bouncer and the hashtag beer infuser. And I'll list those up here on the screen as well. I'm going to randomly pick a winner for this giveaway, and here's what you're going to get. Just the similar beer koozie that I've been using next to this thing as well. It doesn't stand up as straight. Bouncer koozie. You're also going to get a package of 2 Growler Bros, so you can infuse your own beer. And then the bouncer sticker as well. Also, I don't have it here. There's several right here. You'll also get a, I pulled 2 out. You'll get 2 Ozark Outdoor Brewing stickers. So, again, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Also comment below with the hashtags bouncer and hashtag beer infuser, and you will get, I'll randomly pick these out of the next video. You'll get this sent to you. We'll DM or email, however that needs to work. Tim and Doug at Bouncer, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. You were absolutely 100% right. This is the way to go with that small batch experimental beer. If you are ever wondering if you could take your own home brew and then maybe take a few small batches, right? Maybe it's a family reunion, it's a small get-together. Hey, shoot, football tailgate, right? A couple weeks I'm about to go to Razorback game, and I'm going to infuse my beer with a couple of different things here, whether it's vanilla or maybe I go with a spicy pale ale. I'm going to infuse some peppers into this. Thank you all at Bouncer so much for sponsoring this video. Thank you for the product you make, and we'll see you on the next video that we put together. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. That always helps us out. And smash that bell so you get a notification every time we post a video here on Ozark Outdoor Brewing. And remember, drink responsibly.